class Cyclostomata, class Cyclostomata and Osteodermy, whereas in the Gnathostomata, superclass Pisces and tetrapods are there. Pisces nothing but all fishes which bears the fins, class Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes, whereas in the tetrapod, amphibians, reptiles, aves and mammals are the various super classes, okay, and classes especially, okay. Now tetrapoda is a super class, whereas amphibia, reptile, aves, mammals are classes. Coming for the next point, cyclostomata. Cyclo means round, stoma means mouth. What do you mean by cyclo? Cyclo means circular, okay, whereas stoma refers to mouth. Organisms with a circular mouth is called generally cyclostomes. Cyclostomes are ectoparasites on some fishes. They have elongated body, just like how eels are having, eel fishes, and bearing 6 to 15 pairs of gill slits are present. Okay, these are helpful for respiration. Cyclostomes have sucking type of and circular mouth. Mouth is circular, at the same time it is sucking in nature, and the jaws are not present without jaws. Their body is devoid of scales and paired fins. And if you take the cranium and vertebral column are cartilaginous. Cranium and vertebral columns are cartilaginous, made up of a cartilage skeleton. Circulation is closed type, blood flows in the blood vessels. And the cyclostomes are marine but migrate for spawning to the fresh water. Okay? After spawning, within a few days they die. The larva, after metamorphosis, return to the ocean again. Okay? Example for this kind of organisms, petromyzon. What is that? Petromyzon. Organisms which are migrating from ocean water to fresh water. Okay, if they are migrating from ocean water to fresh water, such kind of migration is nothing but anadromous migration. What is that? Anadromous migration. If they are migrating from fresh water, their larva, after metamorphosis, their larva migrate from fresh water to ocean water. This kind of migration is called catadromous migration. What is that called? Catadromous migration. So example, petromyzon, lamprey fish and mixed-in hagfish. Commonly, these two examples will be given. A jawless vertebrate, petromyzon, you can see in the diagram without fins and etc. And you have it has a sucking mouth. Sucking mouth is there for them. After this, chondrichthyes. They are marine animals with a streamlined body. There are marine animals with a streamlined body. They have streamlined body. Okay, with the cartilaginous endoskeleton. Mouth is located at the ventrally. Notochord is present. Notochord is present or persistent throughout the life. Gill slits are there. They have gill slits, and these are separate and without operculum. Okay, operculum is a covering of the gills. There is a protective covering on the gills is called operculum, is generally absent. The skin is very tough. Skin is very tough, containing minute placoid scales. Placoid scales are present in them. Teeth are modified placoid scales which are backwardly directed. In this case, chondrichthyes are jawless, they have jaws which are very powerful. Their jaws are very powerful. These animals are predaceous upon another animals. Predaceous animals, hunting the other animals and feeding upon them. Okay, Air bladder is absent. Generally in them, air bladder is absent. Air bladder is absent. Due to absence of air bladder, and they have to utilize more amount of ATP for swimming in the water. Okay? So to avoid sinking, they have to utilize more amount of energy. Constantly they have to swim to avoid the sinking. Heart is two-chambered. Okay, one auricle, one ventricle. Some of them have electric organs. Example, torpedo. Some of them have electric organs. Example, torpedo. Some possess poisonous stinger. Some of them have poisonous stinger. Example, poisonous sting is present in trigon. What is that? Trigon. Chondrichthyes fishes, they are cold-blooded animals. Cold-blooded, nothing but poikilothermic animals. Okay, which means they lack the capacity to regulate their body temperature. Sexes are separated. In males, pelvic fins bears claspers. Males, if you take the males, pelvic fins are there, which bears the claspers. They have internal fertilization. Many of them are viviparous animals. Example, scoliodon. What is that? Scoliodon, dogfish. Pristish, sawfish. Carcodon, great white shark. What is that? Carcodon, great white shark. Trigon, stingray are the examples for chondrichthyes fishes. And you can see the chondrichthyes fishes in the diagram. Okay. After this, heart is two-chambered heart is present in them. One is auricle, another one is ventricle. Some of them have electric organs and some of them possess stingray. They are cold-blooded animals, I said. Sexes are separated. Pelvic fins bears claspers. Okay. Osteichthyes fishes, if you see, it includes marine and freshwater fishes. With a bony endoskeleton. Their body is streamlined. Mouth is mostly terminal. They have 4 pairs of gills which are covered by the hard covering that is called operculum on each side. Skin is covered with if you take the skin, it is covered with cycloid, ctenoid scales. Air bladder is present, which helps to regulate the buoyancy, which is one of the mechanism in them, which helps to easily swim in the water without sinking. Heart is two-chambered, one is auricle and one is ventricle. Okay. So due to presence of air bladder, they can easily float in the water. Heart is two-chambered, one is auricle, one is ventricle. They are cold-blooded animals. Sexes are separated. Fertilization is usually external. External fertilization is present in them. They are mostly oviparous organisms, and development is direct development is present. Direct development is there. Examples, if you take exocetus, commonly called flying fish. Hippocampus, if you take the hippocampus is commonly called seahorse. What is that? Seahorse. Freshwater fishes like Lebiorohita, nothing but rohu. Cuttle fish, Clarius butteragus aquarium fishes like betta and nothing but commonly called betta, fighting fish. Pterophyllum, angelfish, common name for Pterophyllum, angelfish. These are the very good examples for Osteichthyes. These are the best examples for Osteichthyes. This is the fish called a seahorse. Seahorse, and this is the another fish called cutla. What is that? Cutla. Next remaining characters we will see in the next class.